I do think that he's not really the perfect striker. Because he just isn't.
Yeah, you know what? Well, Cristiano Ronaldo was. Other than that, there's never really been a perfect striker.
Yeah, I do think he's one of those that'll miss a lot and score if he wants.
Because if he become that good, you'd end up not being a striker, you'd end up being an all-rounder. You know what I mean?
I do think he's going to be one of those who needs a fair few chances to score because this is a different league at the end of the day.
He didn't need a lot of chances at Everton to score.
Different player then.
Yeah, but he's still, if he got chances,
I'd argue he was slightly more. I'd argue he was slightly more prolific then. And turned a bit rubbish at Man United then.
People, he's always had his critics though. People have always criticised his first touch.
I'm one of them. Not a massive fan of him, to be honest. He's alright. Good player, obviously, but I do think he's slightly overrated. I'm risking Joe Pedro, hoping he scores off the bench or something, because I've already made 200, I'll make 3 when Joe Pedro can just get me a point. Just one more to score over that.
Anyway, 4 matches without scoring.
2 in his debut, actually.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And he hasn't scored since.
No, he scored in the last month. That was his only goal. So I thought he's not really proven yet. He will get goals through the season. He'll be one of them.
Did he?
Yeah, he did, definitely.
Who are they against?
Arsenal scored second. 2-2.
Sure that game was really good.
No,
that was the Brighton game, actually.
Arsenal went 1-0 up, then went 2-1 Palace and Arsenal. Like I said, he's alive in the 95th minute.
Oh yeah, that one.
But he's not really improving yet. I've already taken a risk putting him in my team.
True.
When you consider it because of afford as Harry Kane instead.
That would be a risk.
Not as much of a risk though. He scores nearly every week when he's on form, doesn't he? You know what I mean? So I'll change my captain, I've gone Vardy captain.
Fair enough. Not sure if he captain is. They got changed to last week, but don't know, to be honest.
Well, nice to see you.
Don't even know who we're playing today, to be honest.
What's that?
Don't even know who we're playing today, to be honest.
Liverpool. Playing Man United.
I know who they're playing, but I don't know who's playing today. I haven't checked.
me neither really. I know Everton are playing a free against
someone. Watford. Should be winning that.
So, you know.
And the result will be a 1-1 draw with Townsend and João Pedro coming off the bench to score an equaliser.
Best to just get the Townsend clean sheet. Get you the point anyway.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I have Damari Gray still. That's how much I've checked. That's how much my memory serves me. Can't remember who's in my team, who's my captain or anything. Because I'm not sure if I changed it from Salah because my memory's pot.
Chelsea Norwich at 12. 3 o'clock kick-off, so...
Maybe that Lukaku goal drought will end.
Well, unfortunately I couldn't... Chelsea haven't actually got a player I could replace him with.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah, but he's listed as a midfielder. We've only got 2 people listed as forwards on the game, Werner and Lukaku.
Yeah, they're both injured.
Both injured, so I couldn't replace him with another Chelsea player. Other than selling the midfielders as well, which then would have cost me 12 points.
Just get a non-Chelsea player in, simple as that.
No, that's what I had to do, but my original instinct was to try and get Havertz in, and then I realised he was a midfielder, and I'd have to sell Lukaku and a midfielder then obviously to get him in.
Well, I'll just dock all your points and change your team.
3 o'clock kick-offs with Palace, Newcastle,
Yeah.
Everton, Watford, Leeds, Wolves, Southampton, Burnley, and R5 is Brighton, Man City.
I mean, Brighton have beaten number 4. Southampton, Burnley. Burnley's got to get a win surely from somewhere. Leeds, Wolves. It's a tough game to predict. I'd say Wolves then. They're on good form, aren't
Probably
they?
a draw.
I reckon a Wolves win, to be honest.
Maybe.
They're in good form. 3 wins on the trot. Against Watford, someone, and Aston Villa. I can't even remember who the second one was from.
You were slightly fortunate in the Villa game though, weren't you? And that sounds stupid because they scored 3 goals, Wolves, but...
I think 2 of them came from a deflection.
Yeah, and Villa should have won that match, in all honesty. It was a weird game.
But they didn't.
Won't be the first team to lose a match they deserve to win.
Not even this season. Do still think that Lukaku's slightly overrated.
Possibly.
I'm
not sure he's overrated. Maybe Chelsea overpaid for him, but not by much. Yeah, how much you expecting to get him for? You're dealing with a club like Inter Milan and you're trying to take their best striker off them. You're going to have to give them a lot of money, it's just the way it is.
I'll go for someone else because, to be honest, I just don't think he's as good as people think he is.
Well, his goals record would say otherwise, but he's also
but that's Italy.
Which is also, well, it's not though, is it? He scores over 100 Premier League goals as well.
Maybe because of Everton, anyway. Maybe because of like the face. It's
Yeah,
like when he was at Man United, he was a bit. He still scored, but
yeah, that's not strictly true
it
either.
wasn't great.
He had a really good first season.
Yeah, then after that, he turned rubbish.
Second season was poor. So basically, he's had one poor season in his career.
I think I'll have a second.
Oh, sorry.
I think I'll have a second after he comes, because he's got an injury as well, hasn't he? And for a player as strong as him,
Doesn't work like that. Your ankle goes.
still be a massive issue. We'll beat the same player, but I don't think for months.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad run, is it? He's only out for a month. He's not done his tendons or anything.
Yeah, but any strain at all, I think. Take a bit of time after he comes back. Obviously. Especially for a player like him. I just don't think he's as good as people say it is, and say it isn't as simple as
I
that.
don't think anyone rates him that highly, to be honest. Has he ever been in a discussion for best player in the world? I think he has. I've never heard anyone mention him. He is what he is. He's a target man who gets goals.
Well, he wasn't really a full-on target man at Inter, and he tried, so he should be continued in that position. Do you think Tuchel's made a bit of a mistake?
Time will tell.
Because for a strong player, he has pace, so I think as a target man, he's not as good as he is in how he was
Sometimes that's
utilised under Conte.
Sometimes that's how teams work, though. Like I told you about when Everton had Gary Lineker and scored 40 goals and didn't win anything. With 2 seasons either side, when we played with a target man who didn't even get 20 goals each. We won the league both seasons. Sometimes
they're not winning the league this season.
No, probably not. But you did predict it in the summer, so you'd be predicting it a few weeks ago.
I'm saying City now.
According to you, it was nailed on.
Not now.
Things could change quickly.
Yeah, but back then I rated Lukaku, now I don't. I mean, I still do, obviously, just not in the position, just not as a target man, to be honest. Because the way he played it into was just so much better, and he wanted to play that way. So I think they should have went for someone else, in all honesty.
Like Firmino at Liverpool as well, maybe though. He never scored.
Yeah, but the wingers on other ends score a lot, but for Chelsea, it's they just don't.
But they've been doing enough, haven't they? Don't forget, they could get better as the season goes on.
Still not winning the league.
Probably not. I never thought they would anyway.
I'm still saying City. I think City.
Although every time you say Chelsea won't do something, they do. Back for Christmas. Right.
Alright then, Chelsea won't get relegated.
Nah, I was only joking there. Because you said you wouldn't win the Champions League.
I mean, not many people were predicting it though, to be fair.
I did.
Oh, yeah. This season though, it's a tough one.
Predicting Atletico Madrid this season. My prediction for the Premier League, Liverpool.
I'm still sceptical about them, to be honest. the only unbeaten team, but
You've got the experience as well, though. You've won it before.
I mean, so have you. That I mean, that may have been like 30 years ago, but
No, I mean with this squad of players and this manager. I think you're going to need a bit of luck with injuries, though. But so does everybody.
And then you've got January with AFCON.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. Who are you going to lose, Mane and Keita?
On Salah.
No, of course, yeah. Liverpool need to get someone in. Liverpool need to have someone lined up for the 1st of January. Let us come in straight away. Not many teams do. I can't recall any big transfers being done like that.
I mean, I don't think we need someone absolutely perfect, to be honest with you. You just need someone who can fill the role. That Origi just gone.
Trying to think who Liverpool could possibly get without too much bother. You know, someone a bit bad like Che Adams.
I don't mean even for too long, but he's an alright player.
I'm going to say Danny Ings, but he's only just moved.
True.
Just thinking of someone who could come in and do a good job week in, week out in the league.
I mean, Danny Ings been at Liverpool before, technically.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't go back anyway, just with the fact Klopp's already sold him, so.
For all we know, Divock Origi might just become world class again.
You can't play out wide though, can you? That's the problem.
And we have literally no one else.
You're going to be alright in the middle. You'll have Jota and Firmino in the middle. Thinking of someone who could play out, maybe play out on the.
Might just simply need to change formation.
What, no wing backs?
I don't
I've got no natural wingers.
Not Robertson.
Maybe go 3 at the back and use Trent and Robertson as wing backs. Firmino and Origi up front of the 2.
Origi?
Well, I wouldn't play Firmino and Jota together. Not as a front 2. They're too similar. They both just end up playing in midfield. Oh, most of the time. You know what I mean? Play front 2, you need a front 2 to be different to each other. You need one.
Might just have to be someone like Blooming Rafinha, but that'll be difficult.
Yeah, that would.
And that'll be stupid.
That would take quite a bit of money, I'd imagine.
That would be a stupid decision in the long term.
Yeah, so you can only play out wide, can't you?
Unless it's like a blooming short term load.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. But we'll have to get someone like no one's ever heard of. Like the blooming German league.
Charles.
Don't be ridiculous.
Cost a lot of money, like. Because of who you're buying them off. Sometimes what dictates the price. I wouldn't really be interested in taking 30 million off anybody for the Charles. Just have to jog on, you know what I mean? So, nowhere near enough.
It's not even that great.
Nah, I disagree. I think he's a good player.
He's a good player, but not that good.
Does well for Brazil.
Yeah, but that's Brazil.
I think if we do sell him, we'll get 50-60 for him.
Yeah, just have to find another club.
Probably end up in Spain, man. He'll end up in Barcelona or Real Madrid or something. He like the Brazilians over there.
I reckon somewhere like Sevilla.
He'd score loads of goals for Barcelona or Madrid in that league. The amount of chances he'd get created, the time and space he'd get.
Not a Barca.
Well,
Train wreck at the minute.
you say that, but they're not doing too bad. How did they get on the last match? Last time I looked, they were like 3 points off second with a game in hand. And now it's not great by their standards, but...
Exactly. And also they have Luke de Jong.
Maybe it just shows how poor that league is, that they still good people. But they've still got some good players, haven't they? I mean, I can't think of who they've got, but I'm sure they've still got good. I mean, they've still got like Dembele and...
Memphis Depay as well. Technically of Sergio Aguero, although he's injured.
He's made his debut for them though, didn't he? Like,
Yeah.
Some point in the last week.
I think it was like an 86-minute sub.
Still don't know why they got him. Absolutely mental. Especially considering they knew like that they were like...
I thought he'd go back to Argentina, to be honest.
I don't know where I thought he'd go.
You can't even say he's there for the paycheck.
I can understand why Barca would take a gamble on him and get him in and think he might be able to score some goals and stuff. But what I don't understand is, a year ago they were binning Suarez off because they were thinking he was getting too old. Well then why isn't Aguero exactly the same type of player, only with an worse injury record?
Horses. Where's the horses? Yeah, you missed them.
And secondly, they knew they were absolutely skint as well. So what's the point of bringing them in? All the people to bring in when you're skint. And into the grown player, you'd have to pay a fortune and wages to. Idiots.
He's a good player when he's fit though.
Oh, of course, yeah. The problem is he hasn't been consistently fit for about 2.5 seasons now. He's the other player who let me down.
Yeah, he never will be.
No, not now, he is. Suspect not. But who knows, well, maybe playing in a different league, in a different climate, could maybe help him a bit, a bit slower.
No, he'll never be fit for a full season in the rest of his career.
Probably not.
No matter where he goes. Unless he goes to some place like blooming Iraq. Probably don't even have a football league down there.
Probably do, they've got a national team. I can't imagine many players want to go there though. Some North Koreans. Try and get a walk in this week. How's your
Yeah.
foot?
It's alright, yeah.
Just not gonna plan what day. We'll just do it one day, like either Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. When the weather looks like it's not gonna
Be absolutely terrible. Good luck for the day.
Yeah, I just think Atletico could be slightly surprise contenders with the Champions League this season.
They always could be.
You know, they've got a good defence.
Although I think they might be third in the group.
They're hard to beat, normally hard to beat, aren't they?
Yeah.
And with Griezmann and Suarez.
They were hard for us to beat. I mean, Griezmann may not be the same player, but he can still score.
He still gets goals, doesn't he?
Had an alright season last season, but with Barcelona.
Got 3 league goals in the Champions League already, though, I think.
Yeah, the Atletico could easily win the Champions League, but so could almost anyone else. Almost.
I just got a feeling about it. I just got a sneaky feeling that
It's a what? It's a tough one, to be honest. Yeah.
Or Chelsea.
PSG or them.
Starting to feel like PSG are not going to win it though.
Me neither.
Just be one of them, like with Man United going 26 years without the title, Liverpool going 30 years. Can you see maybe something like that happen? Get knocked out in the semi-final or being in the final every year for 10 years or something. It is a ruthless competition, the qualities.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win it this year. I think it'll take about a season.
I don't think their league helps them. They're playing rubbish half the time, aren't they? They have to lose championship team standards. Most of their games against teams like that. And then all of a sudden they have to play against the best players in the world in massive games. I don't think that will help. It's arguable whether some of the teams at the bottom of the French league would even stay in the championship.
Might be a bit harsh, like.
Some 4 teams down at the bottom though, isn't there?
Saint-Etienne's bottom of the league. I think they would stay up in the championship.
Normally you would, but obviously at the bottom of the league, they're up to see rubbish team at the moment.
Yeah, but there's definitely not League 1 standard.
Yeah, probably not. Then again, if you're at the bottom of that league, you're basically like a French championship team, aren't you? You're like the French Norwich. The French Norwich stay in the championship.
The French Norwich would be the yo-yo club. I don't think the French really have one. Because that's what Norwich are. Although they have had 2 draws in a row.
Not much use to them, I suppose it's better than it to start.
Better than 2 losses.
It's weird, isn't it? You were clearly the best, far better team than both Watford and Brentford last season.
Well, according to the points, all that.
So, good, you know.
Well, they've been buying absolute nobodies, and I mean, to be fair, the Watfords definitely haven't. And Brentford have mostly bought nobodies, but they do have Aya from the Scottish League.
How about him on?
Just a well-run club, aren't they?
I had him on Football Manager for Sheffield Wednesday.
And they're just a better-run club, and Thomas Frank is probably a better manager than Falk will ever be.
Attention reading station at Southport, train
Leeds from Chelsea,
thank you.
and then I got him for Sheffield Wednesday. And then I had to sell him to my arch nemesis who take all my players, Liverpool. He took John Flanagan off me for next to nothing. I bought him off him. That's where I got him from, bought him off Liverpool. And then...
Oh yeah, they're doing a thingy. They're kind of like one of the new trains today, so...
So they're running them?
No, I don't think they're running them, but just...
That is one of the new ones, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just stopping them here, so you can actually have a look at them. Did a Birkenhead North not too long ago.
Go and have a look at them?
Pretty much, yeah. Did a Birkenhead North not too long ago.
Because that's the closest we'll ever get to actually seeing them. We've had them for a couple of years, it's like, just come and have a look.
We'll get there eventually, in about 2 years. What is
I
that?
want to see what it looks like actually on a platform. Is it supposed to be like...
Yeah.
Say 3 times.
Oh, you can have a look. I'm gonna minute, can't you?
It's supposed to be like walk on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like step on.
Doors are like pretty much flat to the ground. I mean, Joel saw one on testing.
Did it?
Yeah. And all we
Did it all
two.
tag?
Don't know, to be honest. And all we've seen is just them arriving at the station.
Nice to see the replica alive, do you remember?
Yeah, that's a replica. I mean, like the actual trains. That's all we've really seen of them. Obviously until today.
I want to wait, so... Can I have a wait? Before we go through? So, you can have a quick look while I go in out. Will you help me take it? So the tunnel down toilet.
That'll be the 777.
I'll come in. Baby.
Some people are on there, but
I think it's a retransport.
Right, Craig, I'll give you your impact in a minute.
nosy badges, no tours in the
Yeah, no doors, yeah. I mean, already knew that, but...
Yeah, the way they'll do it is they'll do it in by line, and smaller lines will get them big, so Merseyrail and also the last one through Chester out with Southport will be the last. Basically because of the amount of units you need to do the You don't want to have a line running with half the
No, of course, it doesn't make any sense.
Pretty much one of the oldest passenger trains in Britain compared to this. Don't know what you were expecting.
Not all the way down, like. Not really going all the way down.
So how big a train is that one? 2, 3, a 4-carriage train?
Yeah, the 4 carriage.
Oh, are they? So did you get to the lot again?
Yeah, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. You can just see, like,
Big human?
we'll probably be it, to be honest, looking at them.
I have
We'll just be coming home. We'll probably just be here looking at them, you know. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be the last.
yeah.
We'll be the last, basically.
They're probably the best ones to do all the team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's handy. That's good.
Yeah, when they start to come, yeah. You see
I
them?
mean that you actually have to go actually on.
Yeah. Don't have any like proper doors, so that's nice. Still don't have a toilet. Oh Christ. Vending machine. The difference between them, the new and the old. Yeah, yeah. Still got the video of the fucking train.
Enjoy it, yeah.
Joe on WhatsApp.
I will, yeah. I'll have to like trim it down as well.
So when do we get the money?
Last. That's all we know.
That'll be out.